forest in the eastern Sierra, California. Exact location undisclosed for safety reasons and privacy. I'm really excited to have escaped Slab City summer. And we all have a choice in life. This is mine. I don't care about any Slab City slabber badges about completing 2 summers to be considered a slabber. Okay, maybe a little. Check this view out. I have screaming fast internet at the top of this mountain because the tower is over there. And there's Bald Mountain right there. See the Bald Mountain? Right there. Uh-oh, I just gave my location. Oh no! Ah! So what? Not exactly. All right, look at this. We got a beautiful camp here. I personally wouldn't stay here because it is too shaded. Like, you'd only have a few hours of sun before you'd lose the sun in the trees. So I have a camp over on this side. I have a camp down the hill. I have a camp over in that forest. I've been coming here for several years. Let's see. I've been coming to camp in Inyo National Forest since 2018. I was in a short-term relationship. And one of the things that we did together was scout out new camps. And so we found this location. It's not far from the main town in this area, or the main couple towns. So, and it's never, the only time it's been overcrowded was during COVID. So, and now there's hardly anyone. It's so dreamy. So today I wanted to talk about some little bit of current events. I actually, over the years, I have not paid very much attention to current events and have just opted out. Ever since I was a child, I always opted out of watching the news. I just always thought it was too depressing. But lately events have gotten my attention, since honestly they affect me, whether or not, you know, you and I are self-aware. You know, we're in these human bodies, and most of us put ourselves first. We're in a body, we're a body too, you know? I need to look out for me. I basically left my family on the East Coast, mainly for religious reasons, because I can't stand religion. Sorry, fam, if you're watching, I love you from afar. To be honest, might as well be honest, right? So current events, the new homeless executive order. Well, it's not new. Seems like there's a war on homelessness in our country, which is very alarming. You know, the society just wants to force people into the box of being on the grid and being in a house. And I think being houseless, off-grid, living out of a cabin, living out of a tent, living out of a vehicle, not paying into the system, for me, is the way to go. And I'm sorry, I live by Earth Code. I adopted that from Robin Greenfield. Woot! Robin Greenfield is doing foraging schools in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Do check him out. RobinGreenfield.com. Robin Greenfield here on YouTube. He is helping us bridge the divide between being housies and living more in harmony with the earth. Guess what? The weeds that we mow down are food. The ones where zoning laws want us to mow and tidy up our little yards to look perfect for society. It's all bull. That's food, folks. So stupid. How stupid have we become? There's a line from Oliver Twist from Mr. Bumble, who was a jackass since he escalated Oliver's sufferings. Oliver Twist from Charles Dickens. I love Charles Dickens. I think because I was an orphan, somewhat of an orphan or a foster child. Anywho, Mr. Bumble says, society is an ass. That's what I think. It's an ass. We have absolutely no idea how to live in harmony with our surroundings. All we know how to do as a culture is rape, pillage, and destroy, giving no thought to the plant and animal relatives that we share this planet with. That is an ass, the definition of it. And it's the matrix that most of us globally, pretty much every country, I've been looking at Europe and considering being an expat. I don't know if that's in the cards for me. I have always dreamed of going to Europe, but I thought if it would be just to do van life for, you know, like a couple years and then come back. But the way things are trending and going, criminalizing homeless people, that ain't cool. That's dumb as many boxes of rocks. A mountain full of rocks. A mountain made of rocks. It's just dumb. It's narrow-minded. It's cruel. It's unkind. It's selfish. It's mean. Heartless. So yeah, it's got me fired up. A non-political person is finally fired up. Yeah, go figure. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to keep living my life my way until I can't. But you know what? I'll always find a way to live life on my terms. Even if that means, you know, leaving the country. I will do it. I've already started my research, you know, looking at European countries. I'm European. You know, there should be laws that allow people of, you know, our ancestors, like I'm Swedish, English, Irish, Italian, and German. All of those countries should have just allow me back in without any bureaucratic bullshit. No visas, none of that bullshit. We shouldn't have to pay to live on this earth. Let us back in and give the Native Americans the public lands. It's their right. That's how I feel about it. May we manifest that quickly, speedily. So I've also been watching videos about tapping into the energetic field, raising our vibration, speeding up the evolution process. I think we need that. We need to evolve out of this. Stop criminalizing people who want to live in harmony with each other and the earth. Stop trying to stuff us into little boxes. And those little boxes, those houses they want to stuff us into, they use so many resources. Each house burns through fossil fuels like there's no tomorrow. It's not sustainable. Bring back natural building. That needs to be mainstream. Construction today is bull crap. Absolute bull. Ridiculous. So I'm looking at more alternatives. I want to learn alternative building. I want to open myself up more to learning survival skills, which are really important in these times because, you know, the evergreen queen, may she run forever. This is going on. So I've had my van since 2012, the end of 2012. So 2023 is 10 years. So 12 years I've had the same vehicle house, my home on wheels. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my sit and save philosophy, you know, not wearing and tearing, not turning the key every single day, burning up fuel, burning up money. Every time the keys turn, you're spending money. Save, sit and save, you know, within the 14-day limits, of course. But I've got like hundreds of camps just in this radius. I could move every day, but you know, that burns money and fuel. So I'll stay my limit, then move to the next camp 30 miles away. So Just needed to get that off my chest. How are you feeling? Are you folks here in the comments? I know, I have to resume doing lives more faithfully so that you'll come to my lives again. If you're watching this afterward, thank you. Share in the comments your thoughts about the times and, you know, the executive order to clear out homeless in DC and LA. And we know the current administration is going to try to go for other bigger cities. They've already talked about it. So I'm a big proponent of housing first as a solution, which I believe the current administration should have done before clearing and destroying people's few belongings that they have, that took them so much time and effort to get. Which I just think it's heartless and cruel that the current administration is clearing the homeless encampments without having housing already built. It's just ridiculous. So now these poor people are so stressed out. They're like, you know, being shoved into shelters, and if they can't go in the shelter, they could go to jail if they don't cooperate. You know, it's just inhumane. Housing first. I was reading about the mayor of Los Angeles, a woman named Barbara Bass. Kudos and hats off to Barbara Bass for creating safe, I think her program is Safe Homes or something. She's been having homes built for the homeless in LA and has put like 3,000 people into those homes. So this is where our funding needs to go, where our taxes need to go. Other countries like Finland, I think, is one of the top countries. They have a housing first philosophy, and once people have housing, then they can get on their feet a lot easier. And then, you know, those who suffer from addiction, you know, that's different. That's a different type of housing. I don't know how that can be managed, but managed it must be. Yeah. All right, let's be quiet now. I'm going to be quiet and let's enjoy this walk. Thank you all for watching and listening. I will see you in the next video. Check out the next videos here on my channel.